Hi there, ladies and gents, and welcome to the Apocalyptic Gaming channel. It's me here, Chris. So I've recently started playing World of Warcraft again. You know, every once in a while that nostalgia kicks in. So I tried out this server, or private server, called Warmade, which is a ×1 Blizz Live, playing on the 3.3.5 Wrath of the Lich King patch. So as you can see, I already have made my level 80 priest pretty well geared, with 5,400 gear score or 5.4k gear score. So got a little bit bored with my priest, struggling to get my DPS up, and I created Toasty here, which is currently a level 70 Death Knight. So I decided to create Toasty after I've seen what DK's DPS raids I was in. So, which they hit around about 10, 11, 12k maybe even on the single boss targets. So, let's go in here. Basically what I'm going to do today is just go over my DK abilities, my rotation, my spec, and what my plan is to create videos as I progress. So should be a little fun series or season thing going on here. So here I am in boring tundra. Look at this beautiful open space. Wow, I'm always amazed how big this game is. Anyways, let's get it. So here's my little orc beast I have here. So just busy questing here in Amber's Ledge. So look at this round here. Okay. So as you can see, I've got for gear currently I've got the heirloom shoulders, the heirloom chest, and I've got the heirloom axe over here. It's a mean motherfucker looking axe. Anyways, so let's go. So currently I'm spec'd blood. Reason for being blood is I can tank and I can do pretty good DPS with it. Blood is more of a healing type spec that you can do. So first of all, I've got 60 talent spent in blood. I've got spec'd butchery, blade barrier, 1 in blade armor, 3 in scent of blood, 2-handed weapon specialization, dark conviction, which just think can crit pretty hard. Never forget to spec rune tap, that's an amazing healing ability. Bloodworms, also healing. Improved blood presence makes your healing you retain 4% healing from blood presence, and healing that you is increased by 10% in blood presence. But obviously if you tank, you always tank in frost presence. Okay. So for me, straight up DPS is Icy Touch, Plague Strike, Hard Strike, and then Death Strike. Hard Strike again, as it does more damage after the Strike's ability has been activated. Dancing Rune Weapon, which will run for 12 seconds and does the same abilities you cast. It mimics and does 50% reduced damage, which is quite a powerful spell. Then I've got my Raised Dead, which is also used for Deathback. Deathback basically sacrifices an undead minion, healing the Death Knight for 40% of his maximum health. This heal cannot be a critical. So a DK's health, as you all know, is quite a lot. 40% of that will be 4k. Even though it can't crit, it will always just restore a massive part or a massive chunk of your health. So basically a DK for me is a very fun character to play with. I didn't have any problems. PvP is not a problem. DK is just a beast in PvP. I mean, just the distance it can cover, or it's just such a struggle to get away from a DK. Having a death grip, having change of ice which slows you, and you can constantly use that. I mean, the survivability and sustainability of a DK, just amazing. So let's get some stuff here. So as you can see here, their strike always heals. Heals you there. So okay, so now let's speak about the rotation of a DK, or the rotation I'm just currently using, as I do not have all my abilities yet, because obviously of course I'm not level 80, this patch is going to 80. So I use Icy Touch, I put Plague Strike, that's my 2 diseases. Immediately after that, Death Strike. What Death Strike basically does is, if I use that, the proc gives me physical damage increased by 3%, and right after that I use Hard Strike, which does then more damage. See, DK is just playing around basically. For tanking purposes, for a DK on this level, it will you'll be using more survivability spells instead of direct attacking. So if you want to pull basically a lot of mobs, this will be your main ability. You will try to and tank inside this circle, which is called Death and Decay. And if it's 2 to 3 to 4, 5 mobs, use Blood Boil as often as possible. Put your Icy Touch and Plague Strike on your first enemy, and use Pestilence, which will basically put your diseases on all the other mobs, and just attack from there and constantly use Blood Boil. Promise you won't lose any aggro, or if you do, there's always Dark Command. For survivabilities, to help you this out if you do take a lot of damage, there's Rune Tap, which you can use once every 30 seconds. There's Mark of the Blood. Place a Mark of the Blood on the enemy whenever the marked enemy deals damage to the target. That target is healed for 4% of its maximum health, lasts for 20 seconds or up to 20 hits. You get Vampiric Blood. Temporarily grants it about 15% of its maximum health, and increase the amount of health generated through spells and effects by 35% for 10 seconds. And don't forget, your little bloodworms that you have also heals you, which means those little heals will also be much more. Last but not least, we have Death Pact, which can be used if you have a raised minion. This gives you 40% of your maximum health. So this, it cannot, even though it cannot crit, it still heals a lot. I mean, currently it heals me for 4k instantly. For DK, this level is amazing. To make yourself take a little bit less damage, you can use Icebound Fortitude. It does not freezes his blood to become immune to stun effects and reduce all damage taken by 30%, plus additional damage reduction based on defense for 12 seconds. In that time, you can use your healing abilities. And remember, Death Strike also heals you, and it heals you even more if there's diseases on your target. So that's a wrap for this video. Later on we will be featuring more PvP, but first I want to get that last 10 level grind in. Probably make another video around level 74, 75. when I go and get my new spells. So thanks guys. If you enjoyed watching and want to see future videos, please like and subscribe, and remember to click that notification button to know when my next videos are coming out. Cheers guys, see you later.